What if I told you that right now you have within you the ability to not only transform your own life, but to reshape the entire story of your family? Imagine that every sacrifice, every hardship, and every dream of your ancestors has brought you to this point, this moment that belongs to you. It's your opportunity to break free from the past, redefine your path, and rise to something far greater. Somewhere in your bloodline, there is a quiet voice, a deep, unspoken desire for someone to step forward, to lead, to inspire. That someone is you. You're not here by chance. You were meant for this. Passionate, born to rise beyond limitations, born to raise the bar, born to be the greatest your family has ever seen, the GOAT in your family's legacy. Serious. The road ahead won't be easy. It will push you to your limits and demand more than you ever thought you could give. Hopeful. But imagine the lives you'll touch. Picture the future generations standing on your shoulders, looking back with gratitude because you had the courage to act. Determined. This is your invitation to greatness. Will you accept it? Reflective. Every family, every generation carries a story. Some are tales of triumph, others of hardship. But no matter your origin, one truth remains. There is greatness within you, waiting to be awakened. And today, let me remind you, you are more than just a name on a family tree. You are the shift, the spark, the one destined to lift your bloodline higher. Confident? Yes, you are the GOAT, the greatest of all time in your family's legacy. Serious. The path will challenge you. It demands vision, perseverance, and an unshakable drive for excellence. But the reward? Passionate. It's worth everything. Because when you step into your true potential, you don't just change your own fate. You set a new standard for every generation that follows. Thoughtful. Your bloodline holds a story. Reflective. Maybe it's one of survival, where your ancestors overcame impossible odds so you could be here today. Maybe it's a story of selflessness, where someone gave up their dreams so you could chase yours. Or maybe it's a story that's been stuck in mediocrity, concerned, waiting for someone bold enough to break the cycle. Instructive. Becoming the GOAT of your bloodline begins with understanding the legacy you've inherited. Probing. Look back and ask, what patterns repeat? What struggles have we endured? What opportunities slipped away? Firm. This isn't about blame. It's about clarity, so you can build something better. Emphatic. You're not an accident. Proud. You are the living result of generations of hope, ambition, and relentless effort. Serious. But here's the truth. Liberating. You're not bound by what came before. Empowering. You have the power to evolve it, to write a new chapter, one that will inspire those yet to come to reach even higher. Determined. To become the GOAT, you must be prepared to shatter the chains that have held your bloodline back for generations. Cautionary. These chains come in many disguises: self-doubt, destructive habits, fear of failure, or the pressure to fit in. Reassuring. They might have been unknowingly passed down, but they are not your identity. Wise. Breaking free starts in the mind. Challenging. If you believe you're doomed to repeat the past, you likely will. But if you believe you're capable of rising above it, you'll discover a way. Thoughtful. Reflect for a moment, questioning. What cycles need to end with you? Identifying. Perhaps it's procrastination. Maybe it's the fear of stepping outside your comfort zone, or the deep-rooted feeling that you're not worthy. Direct. Whatever it is, confront it directly. Realistic. It won't be simple, but every chain you break is a triumph for your lineage. Inspiring. Every positive shift becomes a blueprint for future generations. Greatness isn't something you stumble into. It begins with a clear vision. To truly be the GOAT of your bloodline, you must define what that greatness means for you. Is it achieving financial independence? Building a family legacy grounded in compassion and generosity? Accomplishing something no one in your family has dared to dream of? Your vision is your compass. It's what drives you through difficult times. So, dream boldly. Put it on paper. Picture it vividly. Make it real in your mind. And never forget, your vision extends beyond yourself. It shapes the future of your loved ones, your community, and even the world around you. Growth is the passage between who you are and who you can become. But growth demands change, and change is uncomfortable. It means releasing outdated habits and walking into unfamiliar territory. It means failing, learning, and rising again. Growth calls for self-reflection. You must ask yourself the tough questions. What am I doing that's holding me back? How can I improve? Who can I learn from? The most powerful leaders are lifelong students. They seek out mentors, surround themselves with those who challenge them, and stay accountable. And here's the reality. Growth isn't a moment. It's a lifetime commitment. There will always be new hurdles to overcome, fresh lessons to absorb, and higher levels to reach. Accept this process, because with each step forward, you move closer to greatness. Becoming the GOAT in your bloodline isn't solely about personal wins. It's about building a legacy that inspires others to dream beyond limits. It's about setting in motion a ripple effect that carries on long after you're gone. So ask yourself, what kind of impact do you want to leave behind? What principles do you hope to pass down? What stories and values do you want your children, your nieces and nephews, and your community to carry forward from your example? Your legacy isn't solely defined by your accomplishments. It's also shaped by how you make others feel, the standard you set, and the doors you open for those who follow in your footsteps. The most powerful asset you possess is your mindset. The thoughts you nurture guide your actions, and your actions ultimately shape your outcomes. To become the GOAT of your bloodline, you must develop a mindset built on unwavering belief and relentless purpose. Begin by directing your attention toward what lies within your control. You can't rewrite the past or dictate the behavior of others, but you can control your response. You can decide to face obstacles with courage, to treat challenges as growth opportunities. You can choose to learn from every mistake rather than be limited by them. Make it a habit to visualize your success daily. Picture yourself pushing past limitations, reaching your targets, and motivating those around you. The more clearly you can envision it, the more achievable it becomes. Nourish your thoughts with positivity. Read uplifting material, listen to empowering podcasts, and connect with people who motivate and elevate you. Your mindset lays the groundwork for everything you aim to build. Resilience is the strength to recover when life knocks you down. It's what sets apart those who quit from those who rise stronger. And perseverance, that's the fuel that keeps you moving forward through storms and setbacks. To strengthen your resilience, begin by seeing failure in a new light. Failure isn't final. It's a necessary part of the journey to success. Each fall brings with it a valuable lesson. Every obstacle is a chance to evolve. To foster perseverance, set small, achievable targets. Celebrate even the tiniest victories. Each one adds to your momentum and brings you a step closer to your bigger vision. Always remember, greatness doesn't appear overnight. It's the product of steady, consistent effort. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, believe in your mission, and remind you of your strength. Lean on them during hard times, and be their strength when they need it, because when you support one another, there's no challenge too great. Dreams without action are just illusions. If you want to become the GOAT of your lineage, you need to act boldly and with purpose. Start by designing a clear roadmap. Break your dream into specific, attainable steps. Then, commit to showing up, one step at a time, every single day. Don't hold off waiting for the ideal moment, or for everything to align perfectly. There is no such thing as the perfect time. Begin right where you are, using whatever resources you have, and give your best effort.
Progress, not perfection, is the true driver of success. Be willing to take chances and venture beyond what feels safe.
Real growth begins the moment you challenge yourself and stretch past your current boundaries.
Discomfort is a clear signal that you're moving toward greatness.
It's action, not wishful thinking, that brings dreams to life. Be daring, be fearless, and take that first step today.
As you strive to become the GOAT of your bloodline, remember, this journey isn't only yours. It's about inspiring others to recognize their own potential and pursue their version of greatness.
Lead by doing, be the living proof to your loved ones and your community of what's possible when you commit to excellence.
Tell your story. Be transparent about your hardships, your achievements, and the wisdom you've gathered through the process.
Your experiences hold the power to uplift and motivate those walking a similar path.
Support those around you.
Celebrate their wins, stand by them through setbacks, and help them navigate their struggles.
Together, you can build a culture of excellence that redefines your bloodline and leaves a legacy that echoes through generations.
You possess the strength to become the GOAT of your lineage. You have the capacity to break free from the patterns of the past, shape a bold vision for what lies ahead, and take the necessary steps to reach greatness.
This path won't be simple, but it will be meaningful.
So, rise with confidence, embrace the traits that make you uniquely powerful, and claim your greatness. The world is waiting to witness what you're capable of.
Your family is watching you for strength, and generations yet to come will be grateful for the legacy you leave behind.
Be the greatest of all time in your bloodline. The moment is here. Step forward and make it real. Not saying goodbye.